Hey y'all, this is Courtney with Nurse Court Budgets. Welcome to a Savings Game Sunday. So we are going to actually light my candle today. I am just in the mood to light the candle. I sometimes forget. I forget a lot actually to light it. And so I'm like, you know what? Today I'm going to light the candle. Maybe. There we go. And we are just going to have kind of a cozy vibe here as we play our Savings Game Sunday. There we go. Okay. And so I'm playing with my normal $125 as usual. And we are going to be jumping into the My Binder first. I call it My Binder, but it's just the scratchers and stuff like that that I want to play. And then we'll jump into our Savings with Friends binder. So I just realized I don't have dice out. And I believe I need some colored dice for some of my Savings with Friends stuff. So we're going to get the dice out. And I just, for some reason, I don't know where that came from. I just realized I was just messing with my pens over there. So I don't know if that's where it came from. But yeah. I got mystery ink on the thumb. Oh, y'all, I got a green thumb. Ha ha ha. I just had to. I had to. Okay, so let's jump right into the binder. And we're going to start out with our Scrabble save. And we'll kind of set that aside. Let me push the candle back a smidgy bit. And we are going to see what word we can come up with today. And I just realized I don't have my little Scrabble tiles dug out yet, but they're just right over here. So we'll grab them, and now we're ready to go. I try to keep them handy dandy. So, all right, so here's a little recap of my word board. And last time I did the word volts, and I was pretty stoked about that because I'm using like a lot of the difficult letters. I have used the Q and the X and 2 of the V's. So we are making our way. If I can get that Z done, then I will feel pretty good. So we're going to pull out our 7 tiles. And I know I tried to make these up and I don't know. So we're just pulling out tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going in for one more. And 7. Okay. So let's see what we got. Okay, a lot of I's and a lot of R's. Let's see. So let's flip these around. And, oh boy. What? This may take me a minute. Sometimes. So here's the word board. And then, let me scoot these all up. We got 3 I's, 2 R's, an O, and an N. What are we going to do? I feel like I need to get rid of some of the I's and the R's. And I'm like, I'm not sure. So I may have to contemplate this for a little bit and speed you guys up through that process and find my word. Okay, friends. So I think what I'm going to do is the word rind, which I have put out here, because that would use one of the R's and one of the I's. And I'm just kind of struggling trying to find a word today, and I don't want to take forever. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to put R-I-N-D and spell rind. And so we're going to take these letters and put them back into our stash. And then we will take our used tiles and put them in our box. And we will add in $3 today. Okay. Let that dry for a minute. And let's see. I could 2, 3, 4, 5. Take those ones and grab a 5. That's what I'll do. And I think maybe I will. I think I'm going to condense in here and grab 2 10s. There we go. Keep that down. Okay, so we have saved so far in Scrabble Save 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, and 52. So yay, we have saved over $50 now. So we are slowly making progress on our Scrabble Save. This one's going to take us a while. For sure. Okay, guys, are you ready to finish up Shut the Box? I'm kind of ready, to be honest. I am straight up ready. Yes, I'm definitely ready. I think that was a 25, and that got, I don't know if that was 23 or 25. I'm going to have to count everything up in the end and see. Well, I guess I could count these up. So we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yes, 23. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. I thought that was a 23. The bad thing about these dry erase, not dry erase, but these wet erase is that they will smudge off if they get rubbed just right. So, okay. So Christmas Shut the Box is from Budget with ReeCee, and I am trying to finish this to save up money for Christmas. So I think I'm definitely going to have plenty of money saved with this challenge. So we're going to see what Christmas Shut the Box does to us today. Are you guys ready for this? I'm nervous. Okay. Let me get the dice here. So we got a 6 and a 1, which is a 7. And 4 and 1, which is 5. And 4 and 2, which is 6. Come on, I need like 8, 9s, and 10s. Come on, come on, come on. And that is 7, but I got a 4 and a 3, so I can do 4 and 3. This is not looking good, guys. Come on. 6 and 2, that's 8. Okay, whew. It won't be as bad as last week. 6 and 8. So 6 and 2, I mean, this is 8. And yep, okay, so that's it. So we are doing 19, 20, 21, 22. Yay! Okay, so $22 is going into Shut the Box, and we are going to finish this bad boy up. So 10, 20, 1 and 2. Oop, I'm throwing dollars, y'all. I was so excited, I'm just throwing the money. Okay, so let's see how much that Christmas Shut the Box has saved us. Are you ready for this? Let's see. I am. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put that back and grab a 5. And keep that kind of condensed somewhat. Okay. Here we go, friends. Let's count it out. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200. Is that right? Now I'm gonna have to add this up. An even amount? Is that how it is? Is that how it's gonna be? It's like a straight 200? That's kind of cool. Okay, so 40 plus 24 plus 22 plus 24 plus 15 plus 23 plus 30 plus 22. 200. That's crazy. So Shut the Box has saved us $200 for Christmas. That's amazing. Amazing. So I had just created this little dashboard way back when. Yay. So we're going to get to add $200 to our Christmas fund. Yay. That is so exciting. So this money has been hanging out since December and then the last couple weeks. Wow. Okay. So Christmas Shut the Box is officially done. Can you believe it? I'm super excited. And we're going to set that back there. Oh, and I get to call this a completed savings challenge. Yay, yay, yay. So let's add $1 to the ding, ding, queen of cha-ching. Because we are all saving queens around here. Yes, we are. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, yay. I was so excited that I finished Shut the Box that I just about forgot to do the ding ding because I was just so thrilled to be done with Shut the Box. So yay. Okay. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Moving on. And I'm so glad that I did it though. And that I learned kind of as I was playing that I didn't have to, because I literally thought that if I didn't roll, like if I couldn't, I don't know how I was playing, but I wasn't adding up the numbers. And then, so like if I rolled a 3 and a 4, I was marking off a 3, a 4, or a 7. So I wasn't saying, oh, well, the total is 7. I could mark off a 6 and a 1, that kind of thing. Anyway, so I wasn't doing it right. I learned eventually, but yay, Christmas Shut the Box is done. That makes me super duper happy. Okay. So we will have a spot for a new Christmas challenge, so we're going to have to do that, as well as stuff the money away into our Christmas savings binder. So, okay, let's move right along to the next challenge. Sorry, guys, my throat's kind of... I'm going to get a drink here. Maybe that will help. Okay. So we're doing a roll and save, and this is from Toe Bean Budgets, and I was doing this kind of for my birthday month because, you know, cats, cake, birthday, all the things. That is a 6. I've been rolling kind of some higher numbers the last few times, which is okay. That will just mean it's a bigger saver. So we're going to put another $6 in today, and this one has saved so far 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I feel like what I'm going to do is condense and grab that 10. And there we go. Okay. And we'll slide this challenge back in. And then we have, and I said this one was from Toe Bean Budgets. Did I not? I think I did. Yes, Toe Bean Budgets. And then the next challenge is our Blackout Bingo. And we have been working on this one for a little while. Let me get my scratcher tool. I just realized I will need that. And today we have a 6 and a 3. And 6 and 3 right here. And this Blackout Bingo is from Party Planner Papery, and I won this in a giveaway from Lil's World. So Lil's, I'm thinking about you. Hugs and prayers. I know it's been a rough time for you and your fiance and family. All right, so we got a 1 for that one, and then we're gonna go again. So 4 and 2. So 4 and 2, that one's done. 2 and 4, we could do this one. And that is a 5. So we'll stop there and put 6 in this one today. Yep, not 2 5s, just 1 5. And we'll clean this off. Okay. Alright guys, sorry this video is kind of a little stop and starty. My nose was running and I had to take care of that. So, I'm back. I think it's the allergies or something. Still kind of bothering me. Okay, so in our blackout bingo, we have saved so far 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, and 67. And this one is a save 110. So we are making good progress on Blackout Bingo. All right, and our next challenge is a birthday scratcher that I purchased from Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy, Bayesian Girl Budgets on YouTube. So we are going to roll a die and see how many spaces ahead we're gonna go. And I think that I scratched over here. I can't remember if it was there or here. I think it was here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are going to scratch this balloon, which is a 5. And I'm kind of only doing about 1 scratch or so, unless it's a really small number on these, because of Shut the Box, because I knew that was going to be taking a lot of the money, and so I wanted to make sure I have plenty of money to get through, and if I have money and we can come back to something, then we will. So we are just going to scratch off 1 for now. And this one is a save 104, and we've saved 10, 15, 20, and 21. So we'll be working on this happy birthday challenge for a while, which is fine. Then I have another scratcher that was a freebie up from April's Fresh Start, and she had put this up for her birthday freebies in the month of April, and I decided to print it off and then just put some stickers on it. I didn't laminate it or anything, but I did put some scratcher stickers. So we are going to go 5 spaces ahead, and I don't remember where we left off, but maybe there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we will scratch off this one today. And that one looks like is a 2. So I really think maybe we'll scratch 1 more, since that's a smaller number. And then 1, 2. And a 3. Okay, perfect. So we're going to put $5 into this challenge. And this one is a save 43 total, because I believe that is how old April turned this year on her birthday. Okay, so we're going to grab a 5 and slide this in. So this one has saved us so far 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So not quite halfway through, but getting closer. All right, and then the next challenge that we have up is one that I created as one of the freebies for my birthday. So we're doing kind of a lot of birthday-y themed challenges right now in my binder still, even though it's June, because my birthday was in the month of May. So I had this one up as my freebie for the last week of May. So it's out there. So if this is the first time you're catching a video and you want to download this challenge, you definitely can. So it is like a 5x5 size, and then I laminated mine and put the little scratcher stickers on it, but you wouldn't have to. You could just do, you know, a roll and save, because the numbers go up to 6, so you could roll the dice and then save whatever number that you rolled, or you could just save so much, or you could do kind of whatever you wanted to do. So anyway, but I decided to turn mine into a scratcher this time. So let's roll the dice and see how many spaces ahead we're going to go. 1. So I don't remember if it was the 6 or the 4. So I'm going to say the 4, and we're just going to go over 1 space. And this is a 6. And I do not remember or know, actually, because other than looking at my challenge, I don't remember. And I never counted it up, like what this saves. So it's kind of a mystery save. So we are going to add in $6 to this one. So we should have saved a total of 16 here, which we have. Okay. And I have this up on my Ko-fi. I think I told you that, but it's a freebie that's up on my Ko-fi. I feel like maybe I said Etsy, but that's not where it's at. It's on my Ko-fi. All right, and then we have our shoe IOU. So I've been working on, as you know, last week I finished up the 2025 challenge from April over April's Fresh Start. And then I decided to take that money and put it into the first fund of my shoe IOU. And then now I have the shoe IOU challenge printed out. I laminated it. Ooh, I'm throwing things around. I have it all ready to go. And this is going to be a permanent fixture, at least for some time anyway, in my binder, because I decided that I wanted to keep that whole IOU fund going. And so that's going to be my plan, is to have this one in as my challenge that I work on, and then I have this one here that I printed off and just made it as my dashboard for my shoe IOU money. So this is my shoe IOU money that I started with my funding from last week's video for the 2025 challenge. So now we're going to be playing with Junior's challenge, and this is from April's Fresh Start. So we're just going to roll the dice, and I think they're just 1 through 5. So if I roll a 6, I'm just going to choose one. So 3. So we are going to mark off a 3. So let's go and find a 3. Here's a 3. Okay. And I decided to laminate it so that I could just continuing to keep using it over and over and over again. So isn't that a great idea? So, all right, if you want to go get this, it's up on her Ko-fi, and you could do your own shoe IOU. So I want to let that dry. And this saves 60 total. My other challenge only saved 44. So, but I have pulled money from it already, which was exciting to be able to do that. And I think it was for my box challenge. I didn't want to have any extra. And then I will soon be hopefully playing Distropolis. I have this in here as a challenge ready to go. I was kind of waiting until I finish Christmas Shut the Box, and I'm hoping to be able to add it in, and we'll start it next time. But I don't want to start it yet because I want to make sure that I have, because it can save a lot of money. And so I may have to figure out doing it like a low budget way. So to be determined on that. But my plan is to start playing Distropolis. So all right, now we're going to move over to our Savings with Friends binder, and I think all the scratchers are typically done with at this point. So let's kind of clean up some of my mess here, and then we are going to open up our Savings with Friends binder. And we're going to start out with the Hot Mess Express, and it is right here. So we got, let's get our marker out. Okay, so the Hot Mess Express for May. I always kind of play mine a little bit behind times, but that's okay. Then I'll be ready whenever they have June up. I'll just be playing it a little behind. So it'll be all right. So I'm going to roll the dice, and we are going to see who's going to get some spots marked off today. So we got a 4, so that's Greta from Agape Book Club. And I generally just roll like 3 times, at least for now. So I'm going to put my $3 over there. Then we got a 1. Oh, Dawn. You are kind of in the lead right now. And then a 6. And then Angela. Okay. So right now Dawn is in the lead for me. And then Angela from Angela Marie 888 is in second place. And then we got a tie for third between Becca and Greta. Tracy's got 1 and poor April has got none. I've not rolled any 3s. So the teams this month, well, for the month of May, are so Team Becca, which is Becca Budget 777, and that's Angela Marie 888, and then Greta from Agape Book Club. And then Team Dawn is April's Fresh Start and Savings with Tracy. So right now, Team Dawn is ahead for me. So we'll see. I just realized that you couldn't see the bottom of that. But it is okay. So that's how we have ours so far. So we're going to see who's going to be our Hot Mess champion for May. I do not know who it's going to be. I'm not sure. So let's count up the money and see how much we have saved. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So $12 saved in the Hot Mess Express. All right. And then we've got our MASH game next. Let me flip my board around here. And we are working on the MASH Budgeting Community Style 2.0, which is from me. And I have this up on my Ko-fi as a freebie. And we are doing, each time we do $6 in here, because I just roll $1 for each time. And let's see, we have done orange and yellow and blue and that. So I think we need to do pink, and then we'll have one other color that I'll have to come up with. Okay. So we are going to see what we got. If I can't roll it, because I'm down to 4 and 5 for our what. So if I can't roll, I may, and we're down to 2, so I may have to just, I'll tell you what, if it is, I think how I'm going to do it, if it is an odd number, then I'm going to take, then that's going to be our first option that's available. If it's an even number, then it'll be the second one. I think that's how we'll do it, because otherwise I could be rolling forever. So let's do that. So if it's odd, it's our first one in that category. If it's even, it's our second. Okay, so it is even, so it's going to be our second. So we're going to be painting our nails. Yay. Okay, so we're going to be painting our nails. And even, we're going to be doing it at Nori's house at Norellis Budgets. And then, no, it's odd. So we're going to be eating cupcakes. And it's even. So we're going to be drinking hot chocolate. It's odds. Oh, we're going to be wearing clown suits. And who's fur baby? It's odd. So Winnie from Allie Bear Budgets is going to be joining us. So we are going to be painting our nails at Nori's house, eating cupcakes, drinking hot chocolate, wearing clown suits, and Winnie from Allie Bear Budgets is going to be joining us. And I just realized I had that down too far. So Winnie, clown suits, hot chocolate, cupcakes, Nori's house, and painting our nails. It all sounds like a fun time, except for the clown suits. That kind of just throws it into a whole nother category of weird. So, but it's kind of fun. That's why I like throwing in some funny ones, just because it makes it funny. All right, guys. Trying to get this to find a spot to go back into, and I don't know why it's not. There we go. Okay. Trying to put my marker up. So next time we'll finish it. We won't have to roll next time, obviously, but we will finish it next time and highlight our remaining categories, and we will tell the remaining story. So, all right, guys. So in my budgeting community style 2.0, we have saved 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so let's go to our next challenge, which is the Princess Money Moves. And I started this last time, and I just decided just to work our way through, and we'll be just saving a little bit each time. So I think since these are bigger numbers, we're going to just save a couple. So we're going to do the 5 and the 3 and save $8 today. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this was a collab. I'm not keeping that up very good. I'm bringing it down too low for y'all. Sorry. So this is the collab that was from way back in March, and I just now I'm having a chance to play it. And it was promoted by Lil's World 733, excuse me. And then it is from a collab with Grammy's Journey, It's Not Too Late, Terry, Jess over at Tobin Budgets, Shan on a Budget, EMT Dispatcher on a Budget, and Blessed Budgets by Abigail. So we're going to add in $8 to this one, and we have got saved so far 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So $17 saved. And I thought about, just rolling and skipping around and all that. And I thought, nah, I think I'll just go for it. And we'll just mark them off as we go. And I just realized I marked off the clouds last time, and this time I'm marking off the numbers. Oh, well, it's all right. Okay, so our next one is a new game that we started last time, and it's called Capture the Color. I want to make sure I'm doing okay on money because I still got, and I probably ought to move these around. Maybe that's what I'm going to do because I want to make sure that I have okay. So what I'm going to do, okay, we're going to move these. I think actually what I'll do is, I think I'll just move them to the front because these are my group plays and stuff that I have in here. And then these are all the games. And then that's my catch-all. Okay, that's what I'll do. And that way, because I want to make sure that these get all the money. So I will come back. Let's go to the group plays that I have and the little challenges before I jump back into my happy planner. Okay, so let's pull up my marker. Let's just throw it around. So June I looked into it, and June had 5 Sundays. So from now on, I've got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got to save 2 from each one and a letter each time. So let's do and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 5 and the 1 and then a 1 down here because each of the letters I made $1. So that will be 7 that we'll put in there this time. 5, 6, 7. And so this is a challenge that Nori actually, I think, put together. And it is the 12 month of savings collaboration. And so each month, all 12 different creators created little challenges, and I've been working on them for 2025. And each month I finish them at the end of the month, and I start a new one. So Anyway, so this month is from actually Norellis over at Norellis Budgets, and she has helped me save so far 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we've saved 13 so far in the June one. I wish I was on the beach. That would be lovely. I am so ready for a vacation. I didn't get to go on one last year, and I'm so ready to go on one this year. All right, so our next one is from Becca Budgets 777, and this was her group play for April, May, and June. And we rolled a 6 today. So we will be putting $6 in. And so this one has saved us so far 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. So $48 in Becca's challenge. And then I also am working on one from March, April, and May still from Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. And then this one here I've been doing actually a 3-sided die. So I just remembered that. So we are going to be saving 3 today. Perfect. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we have saved with Joe 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So $36. Yay. Okay, so I'm glad I moved those to the front because my goal is to finish all these up in June, so I've got to get those done first. So then if I run out of money, then we will go and not finish some of the other challenges. But we've got some dollars, so I think we can play in both of them. Okay, so capture the color. So this one is a fun one that I started last week, and I got to remember how I did it. So I had all these colors out. I remember that. And red and purple. And so my dice, I discovered, has no orange, but it's got pink. So when I roll a pink, that's actually orange. And I put little dots around that to help myself remember. Oh, and I just remembered I need to do that down here too. And I just wrote all over myself. Yay me. Okay, so that's what I did to help me remember that the orange on my dice is actually pink. Okay, so what we were doing is, so I rolled the dice last week and we figured out, so whenever I roll the colored dice, what it's going to normally save us each time. And then at the very end, once we figured out who is the winner of all the little color wheels, then, because last week when I played, like I was rolling them all, like every color, but I'm assuming at some point, like the purple might take off and start winning or whatever. And then whatever color technically is the first one that I complete in each of the little wheels. Then on top of that, I save the bonus down here. So this is the bonus that I rolled. And I think that's how we do it. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's how I decided to do it. So, all right, so we're going to roll, and we got green, of course, because we didn't have any green last time. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I'll use the bright green. Okay, so why not? Because we didn't roll green last time. And why not make it where all the colors are even right now? So, okay, let me just put let's do that. Let me put my Sharpies over here. Okay. And green is $2. So we're going to put $2 up front. Okay. Let me just scoot these back. Okay, here we go again. So we got purple. Okay. So purple is $2. So 1 and 2. And this is, I kind of like this color challenge. It's just fun, do something a little different. And then green, see, here we go. Last week I didn't roll any green, and then now I'm rolling green. So I'm hoping that this takes a little while to finish it. And green is 2. So 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put that back and go ahead and grab that 5. And then all I got left are 1s here. Okay. And then now we got red, which red is $1. So we'll add that in and then color in the red. Okay. And then we got yellow, which is $1. It's funny like how I'm just rolling all the colors. And blue, of course. Okay, and blue is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're just going to do one more roll. Just because I'm curious to see if we roll the orange/pink, which we probably won't. Okay. We rolled red. Okay, and red is $1. So we're going to stop there for now. So red right now is in the lead. And I don't know, maybe what I'll do is like when I finish a color, I think what I'm going to do, instead of just waiting to see which color wins at the end, I think what I'm going to do is like whenever I finish one, which I completely colored one in, this is what I'm going to do, guys. I've just made a decision. I'm going to get my little marker here, and we're going to roll the die, and then whichever one it lands on, then we're going to put that number in there, or that color in there. I think maybe that's how we're supposed to do it, and I'm just like stupid not catching on. So green, so I got green. So green is going to be this one, so we're going to save an extra $1 for the bonus here, okay? Does that, see what I'm doing now? Ha ha ha. That's what we're going to do here. And maybe this is how it's supposed to be done, and I'm just like now catching on. So, okay. So green is our winner for that one. So we saved an extra $1. And I'm going to stop there because we have put in this one 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So $14 went into this one today. And we are going to stop there. But this is so fun. I love this. I love this. I just love all the bright colors. I haven't done any of the colored dice challenges because I didn't have a colored dice, but now I do. So this is so fun. Okay. Yay. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. And maybe this is really, I was trying to read the instructions and I didn't quite understand, but this is what I'm going to do. That's the way I'm going to do it. And then, so that way I'll save an extra bonus for each wheel that I finish instead of seeing which color wins at the very, yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. That's what we're doing. So, and then maybe whenever we figure out like all the main color that wins, maybe then I'll save even an extra bonus. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we're adding in, I said 14 to capture the color today. I hope I remember what I'm doing now. I think I will, because now I've finished that one. So we have saved 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 so far with Capture the Color. So this one could be a good little saver for sure. All right, and then our next challenge is, and I didn't tell you who this was from. This is from Ange Budget and Debt and Sitchy Saves. And I found it, I think it was from Ange Budget and Debt on her Ko-fi, I believe. That's where I found it. Okay, so now we're going to move over to our Wicked challenge. And we got some dollars. And we're going to roll a few times here and see what we got. So what I was doing is just rolling a pink die and a green die. And then what we will do is we will add up the numerical values of pink at the very end and then for green, and see how much we save for each color and then who the winner is. So that's how I decided to do this one. And this one is from Budgeting with Lisa. And so those are both 4s today. So we got a 4 and a 4. So that's $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let me see. I think I got enough. 1, 2. Yes, okay. So I have enough that if I would roll 2 6s, I wouldn't have an IOU. That's really what I wanted to check. And I got a 5 and a 2. So we got a green 5 and a pink 2. Okay, so that's going to be 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Oop. Sorry, I bumped you. I'm always a bumping you. All right. So in our Wicked Challenge, we have saved so far 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. So 31, this is going to be another really good saver. And this one is from Budgeting with Lisa. So you can get that off of her Ko-fi. And, okay, so now we got a little bit of money left over. Let's go to our date night edition, this or that, and put a little bit in here and kind of get it going. So I am making, let's see, I think I'm going to put the this is, I don't remember how I did it last time. I'm going to do the this is be $2 and the that's be $1 this time. And that may be what I did last time. I don't remember. Okay, so, and this challenge here was a Road to 1K collab from Amy at Amy by Nature, Susan at Windmill Ridge, Budget Some More, and then Jill at What Matters Most Now. Okay, so this or that date night edition 2. So I finished the last one at the, I think it was the end of May. And so now we're going to move on to the second one. So line dancing or laser tag. I've played laser tag and it is a lot of fun actually. I've never done line dancing and I think it would take me a little bit. I don't think I would be real great at it. So I don't know. I've never done it, so I wouldn't mind doing it, but for a date, I feel like maybe laser tag. I think I'm going laser tag route. So we're going to put in $1 for laser tag. What do you guys think? Would you want to do line dancing or laser tag? And then we got the zoo or the aquarium. Oh, that is hard. Like I love them equally because I love animals and animal-y things. Let's see. And to be honest, I've done both on dates. Let's see. Zoo or aquarium? I do not know. Okay, so I'm just going to go, I think I'm going to do aquarium maybe. The zoo, if it depends on when you go, it might be hot and sweaty. And so I'm going to go aquarium because I love the water and the sea life and all that. That's a hard one. I should probably honestly mark them both off and put in $3 because I don't know. Like I could totally do either one and be happy. So let's see. The next one is bumper cars or mini golf. I'm gonna say definitely mini golf. Wow, I'm doing all the that's today, guys. So mini golf for sure. I've done bumper cars. They're fun. I mean, they're fine. But mini golf, I love mini golf. Surprise or planned? I like to be surprised, actually. I don't mind things to be planned, but I like a little surprise here and there. So I think I'm going to choose surprise on that one. And then we'll add $2 more in there. And then what do I got left? Only $2. Okay, we're going to go again. So escape house or board game? I've never actually done an escape house. I do like board games, but I kind of would like to do an escape house. So I think I'm going to choose escape house just because I've never done it. And then that will take our $2 remaining. Okay, yay, fun. So let me guys know. You guys let me know. I totally just said that all wonky. But anyway, you guys let me know. Line dancing or laser tag, zoo or aquarium, bumper cars or mini golf. Would you rather be surprised or have it planned? Or would you rather do an escape house or board games? So let me know, this or that. Okay. All right, friends. Well, that completes our savings game Sunday. And so we're putting in $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 into this or that. And so this is kind of a catch-all that I have in here for the very end. Yay. So we completed, I'm not done with the video, I just realized, because we completed the Christmas Shut the Box. So that means that I have to go and we've got to stuff this money into our Christmas binder, and we've got to find a new Christmas challenge. So first things first, let's go put the money into my sinking fund folder. So Christmas right here. Look at this. We have got $472 saved for Christmas. Wow. Because this Shut the Box just beefed that up. I honestly think that I'm going to have plenty of money saved for Christmas, and I may be able to take some of it at the end of the year and apply it towards something else too. So that will be cool if that works out. Okay. So I'm going to put, I think, I haven't been putting the Christmas challenges in my completed savings binder, or not binder, but in my bank bag. So I'm not going to do it because I haven't, because I just stuffed the money right away. So we're not going to worry about it after all. Okay. So let's see. We got, I'm going to have to do some more condensing in here. Okay, so we should have $472 in here. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, they're stuck together, 65, 70, 71, and 72. Perfect. So $472 for Christmas. Yay. And I think, I mean, I could put this in the bank, but I think what I'm going to do is just keep it in my safe, because I want to be able to have it, like, if I need to, you know, if I find something that I want to buy early for Christmas. So I was just putting the date on there. I don't need to put the date on there. It don't matter. It don't matter when I did it. It's just the matter that it's in there. So, okay. So $200. Yay, going into Christmas. That is awesome. I almost have $500 saved for Christmas. All right, guys, I'm back. So I know it didn't seem like that much happened between a few seconds ago and now, but I finished stuffing my Christmas binder. Well, my Christmas envelope, I should say, not my binder. And my dad called, and he has lost a key to his mower. He had come out to my house to get my mower, and in the process had his keys to his mower with him, and he's not sure where he lost it. The only good news is he has two mowers, and the keys interchange. So there's that. But yeah, so he called, interrupted me, and then I just was getting ready to start again, and then my mom called and said, hey, I'm at the store and they have their rotisserie chickens on sale. Would you like some rotisserie chickens on sale? And I'm like, yes, because I was going to buy a chicken anyway to have for lunches this week. And I thought, why not get it on sale for $2 instead of the normal price? And then we like to get those chickens when they're on sale, to save the chicken off of them. And then I make bone broth. And so I like to have the cheaper chickens, and so we save the bones, the carcasses from them, and then put them in the freezer, and then I will make bone broth at some point in time. So anyway, so that's gonna happen. My mom's gonna pick me up a couple chickens because she was at the store and they're on sale. So all right, so what we were gonna do is find a new Christmas challenge to put into our binder since we finished Shut the Box. So let's pull this up and take a peek. What we want to do. So we have our little color and save that I was kind of using as a catch-all last year. I need to finish up some of these games. So let's see, what is this Save 100? I think that one is from, let me get my planner all flipped around here. I think this one is our Christmas Save 100, which was from Lovely Budgets HK and Mumsy Queen. So we could finish this one or just work our way through this one. The other option would be going and doing the Christmas Roll and Save. And I had just barely started it last time. And so we have two options. We could do the Christmas Roll and Save. If we do this one, I may just play until bingo and then pull it at that point. Instead of doing a blackout, we may just play it to bingo instead of doing blackout. So this one obviously would be a mystery save. Or the other option would be to do this one here. What should we do? Why don't we do this one? So let's just do this one. It's hard for me to know which one to go, ultimately it doesn't matter because I should finish them hopefully all by Christmas. So the Christmas Roll and Save will be our last one that we do. Well, besides, then we'll go to this one. So we've got 2 more Christmas challenges. I guess what I need to do is pull this up front now. So we have 2 more Christmas challenges to finish before we start anything new. And these are the ones that were hanging out from last year. So, okay. So there we go. I've made the decision. So our Christmas Save 100, we will put that in there, in here. So let's take our Christmas binder and put it down there, out of the way, and then we'll put this in the Christmas challenge spot. Okay. And then what I need to do is pull this out and slide it up front. And we can shut the box out because that one is done. And we will slide this one in its place. Okay. And now we should be all set and ready for next time. I can get that all in there. Okay, perfect. And then I can shut the box off, and then we will just use it again at some other point. Okay, so, all right, guys, we have made the decision. So we're going to be working on our Christmas Save 100 plus, actually, is what it says. So we're going to see how much we save. And I think what I'm going to do is just start at the very beginning, and I'm just going to work the way through. That's what I think I'm going to do, is do that instead of rolling. I was like rolling the dice and working the way through, but I think this time we're just gonna mark them off as we go. So, okay, friends. So sorry this video is very disjointed. I just got a few interruptions, and that is life. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and have a great Sunday. And I will see you on Tuesday, I think, for $2 Tuesday. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.